everybody, and welcome to Out of the Barn Crochet Creations. I'm Molly, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today we are going through last week of what I've made. It's not a lot because we've had a lot to do this week. A lot of appointments, a lot of obligations, just a lot. So with that being said, let's jump into it. In my hand, I have a dragon. I just finished this dragon today. It is a lovey, a snuggler, and I love it. There's two of these, but then I have another one. And then later in the video, you will see the other one that I made first. Anyway, these are super cute. A couple of these are custom orders, and then there's this one, and it's a mirror image. I made a second one. Bonk. And I love these. The pattern designer will be in the comments. Her name is Amanda Ray. It's Serendipity Designs by Amanda Ray. I will put her pattern, I will put her information in the comment, or in the description, and you can get her pattern if you want. It's on Etsy, or I got it on Etsy. It's gorgeous, it's easy, makes sense. She has videos to help you because the fifth row was a little confusing for me. It's just been a long time since I've followed directions for a granny square, because I know how to do a granny square, but I don't tend to make granny squares that often. Although this week I did do a fair amount of extra granny squares than I normally do. That sounds like a weird way to say it, but I did. I've made 4 of these, and I've made the blanket that I'm working on, which I rarely work on blankets, but here we are. And that's a granny square. So, oddly, a bunch this week. Anyway, so those two are there. The next thing I've made, well, not in any order, but is my little KV guinea pig. KV, if you don't know, is another word for guinea pig. People that show guinea pigs call them KVs typically. This is a pattern I wrote up a long time ago. I want to get it out for you guys. It'll probably be a free pattern as it's not too complicated. Super cute. I do a little bit of sculpting on the face to make it a little bit more piggy-like. This one is supposed to be a pumpkin piggy, and I'm supposed to put a little stem on him with a little leaf, coil stem actually. But I don't know if he's going to finish like that, or if I'm going to make some more in fun colors to represent real, just the shape of a guinea pig. This is my mini version. There will be a larger version available eventually. I wrote these patterns last year for the guinea pig community that shows. I even have a listing on my Etsy for custom guinea pigs. That's how well I have this pattern written out. A larger pattern. This is a mini one, but it's using thick yarn. This is Dreamland, Cover Story Dreamland yarn, and it's in, I don't know what color it is, but it's a pumpkin-y spice color, and I love it. Anyway, he's going to be a little pumpkin piggy. And then next up, and the most recent thing that I just finished, are on live, no less, with Kat, my friend Kat, are Drift the Octopus. Not just one, though. I made 2 in live, although I forgot to... Oh, he has an end I have to sew in. Oh, he's not finished. I have to sew in his end. Anyway, these 2 Drift the Octopus. I love them. And I love this yarn. And I was saying this on the live, but this yarn, I can't find it anymore. It's Bernat Baby Blanket. This is called Tabby. I love this yarn. I love this colorway. It's really looking bleached out in the lighting, but I love it. It's so pretty. And this colorway is pretty as well. So, I don't know. I love this pattern. It's super easy. It works up really fast. I got 2 done on a live, and I was talking and listening and reading comments and not, not locked in at all. Look at the curls. These are all natural curls. But seriously, it's really curly for some reason. Anyway, I love these. And now I'm going to show you the rest of the week. And just bear with me because it has been a busy one. So I've almost got my horse done. I have 3 horses to do, and this is the last one. The body is finished. I have to sew in some ends, do a little sculpting for the ears, and then add the mane and tail and foretop, forelock. So with that being said, I can finally get this. I can finally get this to the person, the customer. Now that being said, what finally got me to finish these horses? A timeline, a very specific timeline. So I told my daughter that I'll take her skating on Friday, and to do that, I wanted to show up with the horses that are finished, and to do that, I had to get it done. So that's why we're doing it. It's almost finished. I'm super excited. I have to go get the mane and tail and finish up the ears. Like I said, sculpting and some tail sewing in. And then I get to do the mane and tail on all 3 of them. Yes, on all 3 of them. And then they're done. And I can put them in a bag and get ready to take them to the skating rink this Friday. I'm so excited. It's such a huge weight off my shoulders. Custom orders are hard for me. I don't have a lot of motivation to finish them once I start. Like, you think the money would be the motivation? You think the, like, happy face, the excitement, like, something? But I don't know. But anyway, it's almost finished. It's going to be super cute when it's done. I hope they love them. I did go completely freehand on the spots because there was no direction. Horse to model it off of. I love this. So we've got one finished. I have to do a little trimming on this part of the mane, the forelock, but it's luxurious, and you can put it on either side of the neck, but I think it fits better on this side. I love it. I got the tail done. It's really hard to see in the camera, and like I said, I have to trim this part, but I think it's so cute. I love it. Alright, I have 2 more to do. Alright, so we are finished, and I put these in a bag so I can take them to the skating rink, but here we are. It's hard to see their eyes, but there they are. Love the fluffiness of this yarn. I used Little Bunny and Pipsqueak interchangeably. Little Bunny is by Premiere, and Pipsqueak I think is, I'm not sure, Bernat maybe? Yep, Bernat, Pipsqueak. I don't know if they still make Pipsqueak. I know they paused it or something, or reduced the colors or something. I'm not sure. But it's in my stash, so it got used. And so this would only be Pipsqueak because it's white. And then I have Horsey number 2. Horsey number 2 with pretty little eyes, this cute little tail. And then the third and final horse looks like the second one. They're a little bit different. I definitely made their spots different depending on the horse. But there you have it. 3 pretty horses ready for their new home. So we're gonna get that situated, get them they will go home Friday hopefully, at the skate rink. So we're done. That's a huge check mark off my list, that I don't know where it's at. Oh yes I do. So they're going in the bag for now to stay clean and ready. I'll still need to kind of fluff them up for the final, to show them off to the customer, but we're done with that. That's so exciting. I actually have a few other horse patterns that I have in mind to try next. I will tell you guys about them later. Let's go to the list. This is not the list. This is not the list. Is this the list? Excuse me. Is this the list? This is the list. Alright. After all of that, we get 1 check mark for all 3 horses. Okay, so we have 2 granny square dragons to finish, a pumpkin cat, a ghost cat, an egg monster thing, I forget how to pronounce his name, Blastoise, Espeon and Umbreon eyes, Stitch's eyes. We've got a lot of things to do yet, but we are getting through slowly the custom orders. So, with that being said, yay! I am covered in this yarn fluff. It doesn't actually shed that much until you cut it, and then it sheds a bit, obviously. But if you were to just leave the ends raw, they don't actually shed that much as I keep pulling it off. So, luckily, that's a thing. Okay, so I actually want to make some more horses, so I'm going to add those to the list. There's like 2 or 3 different patterns that I want to try. I'm super excited about it, but right now I really have the urge to get through some of my custom orders so that they can be off my list, and I am just covered in this stuff. So yeah. I haven't gotten much else done this week. I do have an elephant pattern I am working on. It is my own pattern. It is something that I've had written back in 2015. I've never made it in any thick yarn. I've always made it in acrylic or this very thin polyester that is no longer available. But so I'm making it in a big yarn, and then I have some plans to kind of revamp it and make it more friendly to the way patterns are made now. I'm gonna trade in some sewing of some feet details to some and turn them into some bobble stitches. I'm gonna make the legs no sew instead of sewing them on. The ears still have to be sewn probably, in the trunk. and the tusks. So there won't be completely no sew ever, but it will be a lower sew pattern, and I'll probably scale it down just a little bit because this is posh. And so if you had any desire to make it in Bernat or any of the thicker yarns, it would come out humongous. And I personally don't want any, I don't really need it that big. So it's already pretty big. It hasn't, I haven't even finished or started the body or the legs. And so that's exciting. We did hand paint the eyes, my daughter did. And so that's in the works. We're gonna have a whole video about this though. Other than that, I haven't really had a lot of time to get anything else done. I do have a couple pigs to finish, so let me get those out. So I went to my sister-in-law's birthday party and her son's birthday party. They had a combo party this last weekend, and I finished 2 pigs. Well, I say finished, but I haven't stuffed them or put eyes on the black pig. These were a car ride in, so I'm gonna finish these 2, and that would put me at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 9 pigs now. That is very close to my goal, which I believe was 10. So 2 more, and I will be at my original plan for pigs. Although I still plan on making more eventually, because they're really cute and they're really cute. Anyway, so that they need stuffed. So I've been working on a couple things. On my list, these are part of the list. These are next on the list. I finished this little guy. Isn't he pretty? The yarn, I used a Hobby Lobby yarn. I don't remember what it's called. Actually, I do. It's Adorable. Adorable. And I used loops and threads, Posh Pearl. I don't know what color it is, but it's very close to a Big Twist Posh version. And it matches his teal and the Hobby Lobby yarn just perfectly. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm a little tired. Turn it into a puppet with a finger hole. I chose not to, but it's super cute. And then the second one I made, which is the collar combo she requested earlier, and this one came out super cute too. I really like these guys. I'm definitely going to make more of these and offer them up at craft fairs, but they're super cute. They work up fast. They're fun to make. So yeah, that's what I got done. Alright everybody, this is where we're going to end the video. I've had a lot of low energy parts to this video because of the timing of filming. My house is most quiet in the middle of the night, or early morning. So my energy is usually very low. I will work on that. I just edited this and had to cut out a huge portion that I am just like looking like I'm about to fall asleep. So on that note, we're just gonna cut it right now. I appreciate anybody who stuck through this video and is willing to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, as I slowly improve my sleep schedule and get some more skills under my belt as far as making videos. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and stay safe out there. If you're in the US, you know what I'm talking about. Just keep it on, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.